I think we always feel a bit better if we cover our horses up in as much as, I think we would cover them in bubble wrap if there was a feasible way to do it. What is the best way to transport your horse? Should they be wearing bandages and poles and blankets?
You know, often if someone asks us what do you want on the horse, we generally say nothing, you know, but it's your choice. But you understand that sometimes those horses get on and they'll be on for 12 hours. Now, if they don't put what we call leggings or vet wraps and they come loose, then they often cause more trouble than what they say. But it's what the client wants, you know. I mean, if a horse has a tendency with a tail to seldom do we, if you could travel horses on 45 degrees, do you ever get a tail rub? But you do get it. You can get it when horses load horizontally, you know, which is 99 or 95% of the way that horses travel in this country, other than in horse boxes. Obviously, they travel basically parallel, if you like to call that. You know, it's their choice if you want to bandage a horse, but you know, it's a long while to have a bandage on a horse. You bandage a horse in Joburg, and then it's fine if they bandage it, but then they expect our grooms have got to do it or whatever. Yes, our bows are capable of it, but everyone's tastes are different, and it's not always a good idea. We don't like taking bandages off for someone and then putting them back on. We will do it if they require it or ask of it, but generally speaking, we'd do that.
And something that's come, obviously I work with sport more than racehorses. I'm seeing a lot of news noise about compression suits. Do we use those for local travel, or is it more for international travel?
More, we don't have it in, you know, you'd probably do it to see it a little bit locally. And probably more international than I haven't had any experience with international transport, but we don't see they do see it, you know, and possibly it could be a good thing, you know, but everything that goes to have, I think the things fit, and obviously, you know, for us to be in charge of the horse, lots of people with big sport horses or big show jumpers or whatever will send their groom with it, and then there's no problem, you know. The groom can do and see and do what they want, you know, and change and whatever, even blanket. We actually don't like to blanket a horse because on the float, even because they generate their own heat inside the float, you know, and quite often if a horse sweats or whatever, it becomes a bigger problem than what it is if they usually see them get too cool when the trucks are traveling.
Best external temperature is something ridiculous, around 10 degrees. So I know in Germany that's probably summer day, but in South Africa we're all getting ready for our snowsuits when that happens.
Yeah.
But our horses, it's a little bit like putting a jersey on your child. Horses probably not in the cold the same way that we are.
Yeah, they've got a really wide, I think it's called a thermoneutral zone. So where your body doesn't need to compensate for the ambient temperature around you. And horses have got an incredible thermoneutral zone where they don't need to do anything to maintain a core body temperature. So absolutely, I don't know, I can't remember what those temperatures are, but I know it's a really wide range, yeah.